show hitting the scene. Shit tales of Oz and foreigner dreams. Tales are crazy wild as the wind. Laughs and madness can make you spin. Shit tales roll Florida's king. The podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special 50th episode of the Craptown Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast. I am NCR News Network, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, returning back to where he properly belongs, Mr. Anthony Caruso.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, NCR, and to you, wherever you're listening right around this great world. Yes, I can't believe it. We made 50.
I know.
Have we not been cancelled yet?
Hey, man, I'm surprised as you, and we have a corporate sponsor.
I know. What is this world
Hey.
coming to?
Speaking of which, we have some sponsors we need to pay homage to. Let's start the first one off with one of our first and oldest sponsors.
Do you need a story to be checked out or someone's a child to be verified? Then look no further than Coded Detective Agency. With over 20 years experience in the Atlanta area, Coded Detective Agency are the very people you need to be able to find out a story and run with it without needing to check those important facts and details. For find out more, phone 1-800 I don't have a fucking clue. Coded Detective Agency, proudly supporting the Atlanta region.
You know, we're still waiting on those checks to come in.
Now, I do believe as well he's expanded his business now to upstate New York.
I heard that.
Yeah. Apparently got some former wood chipper is now running errands for him up there, and he might be expanding the business. So keep an eye out. If you live in the Rochester area in upstate New York, keep an eye out for the Coded Detective Agency and his New York division.
May not be licensed or bonded.
Absolutely. But I believe then, NCR, we do have another sponsor tonight.
Yes. This one is from Aura. Today's sponsor is Aura. We spend more time and more time online. We need to keep our data safe. This is where today's sponsor, Aura, comes in. Aura is an all-in digital security and credit monitoring app. Aura gives you 24-hour monitoring, parental controls, scam call protection, and most importantly, identity protection. And why is that last one important? Some websites and apps ask you to verify your identity by sending in a photo of your ID. A few weeks ago, the app T was hacked, where that information was leaked. But Aura can also remove that data from data brokers who sell your data without you knowing. Take a look for yourself what Aura has done for me. What you're seeing is all the websites that data brokers have sold my data to that I was unaware of. Some of these are pending, and some of these websites, I was like,
what the hell is even that?
Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial that you can cancel at any time by simply clicking my link at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR. Make sure you keep your data safe by using my link. That's aura.com/NCR or scan my QR code and start today with your free 14-day trial. You can cancel at any time. That's aura.com/NCR for your free 14-day trial.
Well,
See, I wasn't joking when I said that they get that stuff off the, like, have you even heard of half or a quarter of those websites?
Oh, God, no.
So that's how important it is, man. And they sent out 35 of them within 2 hours of me signing up and had them removed.
And there are companies that are down my way that have been done for data breaches, and what's even worse is the fact that a lot of these companies don't actually follow the laws around data privacy. So if you can't trust these companies, you can definitely trust Aura to look after
Oh,
your
yeah.
data.
And here's the best part. With Aura, the 24-hour monitoring and the credit monitoring, they do offer you a $5 million financial protection.
Ah,
But like you don't even expect to hear about half these things going down. But
no, honestly, you don't. These people are working in the dark web. You have no idea what's going on with them, and before you know it, your data might have been leaked by one website, and before you know it, about 20 websites have got your details, and you're getting. I mean, if you're getting away with it, if you're just getting spammed.
oh yeah. And here's the crazy thing. It takes 235 days before the average person is notified that there was a data breach with a company that they're with.
Dear, oh dear, that's diabolical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, to celebrate tonight, I think we're gonna now normally when us Aussies, whenever we reach 50 and we play cricket, we like to raise the bat. What are you raising up for us tonight, NCR?
I'm raising my tactical letter opener.
Really? It's a knife.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? That's not a knife. That's a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
Oh, god damn it, why do I keep losing this game of knifey spoony?
I keep telling you, you're bringing a spoon.
To a knife fight.
I could raise the machete, but
That might be a bit. Hey, you're just showing off then.
yeah.
Let's get into it.
Seeing as I would knifey spoony, how about we start with our morning briefing?
Ah, yes.
Start off with the morning briefing, and then we'll go into the towns of Australia. Let me make this full screen.
It's time for morning briefing. I hope you have your favorite cup of coffee. And we're the coolest people because we watch morning briefing. So if any of your friends aren't as cool as they could be, I'm going to drink from Dr. Jerome on the back of the cup. And then I think this is an x-ray of my neck the last time he went to crack. Anyway, Winter Haven, very professionals, do an outstanding job.
Wait till you see this.
Pretty
This
good
is a
coffee,
crazy
too.
briefing.
All right. Now I'm going to introduce you to a couple of people, a guy and his girlfriend. You know, the nice thing about them, when you look collectively, I think they have an IQ of about 48. Okay.
Right.
Singletary from Frostproof. She's 25. This is Jordan Morris. He's 31. And he's also from Frostproof. You know, a him and her deal. So they go to Babson
And they
Park.
call
They
it
travel
up
north.
in love.
And guess what? They decide that they're going to break into a barn.
Right.
Out in the
Naturally.
country. So they ease their car around back so it can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to break into this barn. And then their car gets stuck. Did you hear what it said? The car got stuck. They drove their car into the stand. Time we get a call of a burglary in progress. They have gotten a swamp buggy out of the barn, burglary, theft, to try to pull out their car. When that fell, they said, "Feet don't fail me now," and they ran.
Oh, dear God.
And a short time later, we got another call of a carjacking not far away. Well, our deputies are trained and they're really good. Oh, did I tell you that they went there to case it the day before and stole a game camera? But they didn't steal all the cameras, and we had their pictures. How many times do I have to tell everyone? All businesses and most houses and even a few barns have cameras. So when they reported that, in fact, they were carjacked, we did an investigation, showed them their picture. Sarah says, "I told them it wasn't a good idea to do that." She confessed.
Oh my
They went
God.
to jail. End of story. Have a good day. Hello, Izzy.
That is magnificent.
The couple that steals together get probation together.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Now,
It
when I
is.
was listening to that story originally, I was thinking they were going to break into a barn and they were going to get up to some shenanigans inside the barn, which is what normal people would do, right?
Yeah.
But this is Florida.
Babe, we're stuck in the mud. I done told you. Put the snow tires on. We don't have snow tires. It's
This is
Florida.
Oh,
You're not like my last boyfriend who got me places. I told you, I've suffered from stress.
oh dear, oh dear. And for my honorable mention this week, Port Pirie didn't make the top 10.
Oh, poor Peary. I'm sorry. You tried.
Oh,
You tried.
it's like they're almost cleaning up their act slightly.
Only slightly.
Only slightly.
But who
I
is
have to say, yep,
all right, so you got the coin?
got the coin.
Going heads.
Ooh, it was a nice slap, that one.
Ooh, that was a good slap.
That was a good slap. Tails.
Ah, bugger.
Alrighty. I'm going to kick off things here tonight. My number 10, we're off to Kalgoorlie in Western Australia, where a Drongo has been fined. I can't believe this. After firing a slingshot at women, I should say, in front of a police station and hitting the officer's car.
What?
Gwinnett reasons. Gwinnett West, unfortunately, it is behind a paywall, but Gwinnett Westlake has pled guilty to carrying a slingshot to cause fear and stealing when she appeared in Kalgoorlie Magistrates Court on Monday. The allegation is that she tried to rob 2 women whilst armed with a slingshot in front of the Kalgoorlie police station, and instead of hitting the women with the slingshot, she hit the officer's car with the officer inside the car.
Oh my.
And you know what the best part is? The Kalgoorlie miner who broke the story turned comments off on the post as no one is available to monitor them. Oh, come on.
You can't do that to us.
We all live for the comments section. Who is your number 10?
I'm gonna need some help from CJ.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
My
Lay on.
number 10, Florida man busted. They say he slashed subsurface police cruiser tires.
What the hell?
That's right. I figured I'd follow suit with you with this one. But a Miami Beach, Florida man has been charged for carrying out crimes on Tuesday night outside of the Mount Sinai Medical Center in Miami Beach. Authorities say a surf set police deputy's cruiser had his tires slashed, but the police haven't taken the man into custody. But have taken him into custody. I'm sorry. Video footage shows moments the suspect identified as a 35-year-old Marcus Culverton was arrested by Miami Beach police when police say they spotted Culverton on Juliet Turtle Causeway, found with a loaded gun, magazines, pepper spray, and a knife.
What the hell?
He was charged with criminal mischief, possession of a firearm in the commission of a crime. No word on bond. But we do have a video.
Yep.
I'm getting it pulled up. So let me bring this up here because we have some of the body cam footage from the news report. So let me make this full screen here and unmute.
Local 10's Bridget Matter joining us live now from Miami Beach with the latest. Bridget.
Calvin, that suspect you'll see on video was very agitated when he was arrested. He's accused of slashing the tires of a police cruiser. Police say they found a knife, a gun, magazines, and pepper spray on him.
Oh, he was ready to do work.
The man seen here is Marcus
Pause.
and walking.
I swear I've seen that highway before. I reckon I've seen that highway before.
Have you spent time in the great Sunshine State?
No. But I think I only need to say is one word repeatedly to know where I've seen it before. Sergeant, Sergeant, Sergeant.
On the Julia Tuttle Causeway. Miami Beach police slap cuffs on him and quickly remove a gun from his waistband.
Wow.
Covington
Slapped him
is
on
suspected of
kinky.
slashing the tires on a Surfside police vehicle at Mount Sinai.
What is the reason you're arresting me? Hello? Why are you detaining me? Why are you detaining me?
Sergeant.
Give me a lieutenant.
Agitated as police search him.
Get your hands off my neck. No! Relax. I'm laying on a f***ing car. Get your white hands off me.
Whoa. You gotta bring race into this, man? Why you gotta bring race into this?
Jeez.
Surfside police say the tires of a patrol car were slashed while an officer was dropping an arrestee at the hospital.
And then I'm gonna, yeah, here and over there.
Miami Beach police say after a be on the lookout was put out, a Miami Beach captain spotted the suspect.
So this offender was not only armed, but he was pretty aggressive to our officers.
Covington appeared in court.
Damage to the police vehicle was approximately $1,100.
Officers say in addition to the loaded
felony.
gun, he had a knife, magazines, and pepper spray. Detectives believe that knife was the same one used to slash the tires.
Ooh, Mr. Covington, you done fucked up.
Someone's in a spot of bother.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just wonder what number 9's going to be like.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But let's give it a go anyway. Number 9 for the shit towns of Australia takes us to Ballarat in Victoria. Oh my God. Oh, really? Really, we're going to do this. A Gronk wearing a cardboard box as a disguise steals $40,000 worth of copper wiring from a housing development.
Has he been playing Metal Gear Solid again?
Oh, this is just, you know, I thought we'd gotten ourselves over this theft of copper. I really did.
I'm not so much shocked by the copper, but the cardboard box disguise. Instead of solid snake, it's copper snake.
Ballarat Crime Investigation Unit detectives have released CCTV footage as they investigate 2 copper thefts from construction sites in Bonshore yesterday morning. It is understood a male offender arrived at a housing development site on Cherry Flat Road with a box over his head at about 4:45 a.m. on Wednesday the 13th of August. Police were told he used a saw and bolt cutters to force entry through the fencing. The cardboard cruiser was caught on camera stealing construction equipment, including electrical copper wire worth about $40,000. He also stole a wheelbarrow before fleeing the scene. Police have released CCTV footage of a man in his box and believe he may be able to assist with their inquiries. He was wearing black pants, a black top, and black gumboots. Police were told another construction site was targeted further down the road overnight between midnight and 6 a.m. on the 13th of August. It is understood an offender forced entry, cut off the power, and stole about another $4,000 worth of copper. There was no CCTV footage of that site, but police don't need to think too much outside the box and believe the incidents are linked. Would you like to see this drink of water?
With or without the box?
With the box.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Boxman.
It's like the Elsa chainsaw. Get the man in the box.
God damn it, my son's a box.
I mean, okay. I've played Metal Gear Solid a lot. I get hiding in the box to get the guards not to look for you. But come on, man, it's not going to work in real life.
Oh my God, what is your number 9?
A man is accused of stealing packages off a porch after friends dare him in an exhibit of little common sense.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And before we go any further, I'm going to need a little warning here.
I'm your moderator, Larry King. Now, a word to our audience. Even though we're being broadcast on Fox, there's no need for obnoxious hooting and hollering.
Brought to us by Fox 13 Tampa Bay. Again, please send us mugs.
Seriously, Fox Tampa is becoming one of my favorite TV channels.
A Davenport man with an extensive criminal history is back in jail after admitting to the police he stole a package off a Davenport home's porch because his friends dared him to. You know, two things come to mind. First, and secondly,
That boy ain't right.
What were they trying to do? Recreate Jackass or something like that?
I don't know. But wait, because it's only going to get funnier from here. So, our Florida man in question is a 51-year-old David Forrester who's been taken into custody after a Davenport sergeant and officer noticed him biking along the North Boulevard and had received and recognized him from surveillance footage from a recent theft on Blue Valve Drive neighborhood.
Were they following the damn? Were they following the damn train, CJ?
Yes. When confronted, Forrester, he admitted to stealing a package, which ended up being a $89 metal cat litter box. The box was still unopened, and he had told the investigators that he didn't know what was inside the stolen package. Davenport Police Chief Stephen Parker said that people need to use more common sense with friends. And I have been saying this for the longest time, and this is just further evidence to it. Common sense is like the dodo in Florida. It is extinct.
When they say that common sense is not very common, that is not the case in Florida.
David Shane Forrester will likely return to prison because of him stealing the $89 cat toilet on a dare, Parker said. At the same point, Mr. Foster's should have choose better friends and more wiser and an exhibit of little common sense, neither of which is evident in this incident.
What was he in jail for previously?
I'm bringing it up, but Forrester has been charged with burglary of a residence and a felony petty theft criminal history charge with a criminal history including 39 felony arrests, 26 misdemeanor arrests. Most of them were thefts related to crimes, has spent 4 times in the Florida State prison system, and was most recently released from prison in January of 2023.
Oh dear God. Okay, I'm playing this now just to dedicate for this guy here because he's just gotten himself out after doing a whole bunch of theft, and guess what?
I'll fucking do it again.
He's living that motto.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
Oh no.
Look at his mugshot.
Hang on. That's Jeremy DeWitt in 20 years' time. It really is.
Look, I wanted to be cool. Apparently being 51 and a smoker isn't that cool anymore.
Oh my God.
I mean, you are going to prison
again
for stealing a cat box. Like, and Anthony, play along with me on this one. You're in the bus going to prison, right?
Yeah.
What are you in for? I stole a couple cars. What about you, man? What you in for?
Solid kitty litter.
Like you just up the kids?
No, an actual like cat box, metallic cat box. You know where cat does its business.
You some kind of fucking weirdo that's into cats. I don't want to sit next to this guy. I guess stiff spot on the post. Let me sit next to the murderer. But seriously, it's like you got guys that go into prison for like auto theft, armed robbery, murder. I stole a cat box.
I stole a cat box.
While the internet might hate your guts, I think you're just gonna be the laughing joke of the yard.
No one's gonna bother beating you up because everyone knows how pathetic you are.
Good looking kitty right here. Moving on to we're number 8 for the towns of Australia.
Number 8 takes it to Logan in Queensland. This is a very, very sad story. A crowd has been bombarded by malfunctioning fireworks at a carnival.
Oh,
it's very, very sad. A Queensland festival descended into chaos on Sunday night when a fireworks display began misfiring, with rogue fireworks launching towards terrified families in the grandstand. In footage shared on social media, children can be heard screaming and people are seen scrambling out of the way as fireworks exploded in and around the crowd at the Jimboomba Family Carnival in Logan, which is southeast of Brisbane. One man said a firework detonated just 10 meters away from him and his family, while another shot into the grandstand as children began crying and families fled. A man in his 40s was struck in the leg and suffered minor burns. No other injuries have been reported. The fireworks display, which is now in its second year, has been cancelled for Monday's evening's festivities, and organisers are investigating the incident. We are investigating this matter alongside our on-site first aid, the operator, and all relevant authorities. It has also been investigated by Resources Safety and Health Queensland. This is really sad. This is really, really sad. We do have some images of the fireworks here actually for you, and you can get a really good sense as to how out of control this was. Just bring it back, tee it up.
Oh, wow.
Well, watch this.
Oh my god!
Oh!
That was bad.
Oh, dear.
That is very bad. So
that was not properly set up. I will say that.
No.
I've seen somebody did not set up the proper, safety concerns. When you do fire displays, even when you're doing amateur for your own personal use for a backyard, you always want to make sure you have a good distance away from homes and brush. You want to make sure you have the mortars properly fixed to the ground, so when you launch them, they go straight up in the air, not towards people, unless you hate somebody.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully there was only one person with a very, very minor injury, but that was not great overall.
No.
So, let's pick it up a little bit. NCR, who is your number 8?
Florida man scrap takes place on the beach. And, well, get ready. A lakeside brawl left 2 people unconscious and upset families and has prompted one of Florida's toughest sheriffs to declare war on the unruly partygoers, who has turned his once peaceful community into a destination into chaos. The incident unfolded at Lake Winterset in Polk County, Florida on August 2nd. If we're in Polk County, you know what that means.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You done pissed off Grady Judd.
You don't do that, people. You do not do that.
On August 2nd, when a group of beachgoers involved and individuals launched into what authorities described as a riot on the water's edge. Video footage was captured the mayhem as music blared while participants in the chaos and attacked each other in front of horrified onlookers, including small children. Because we like gallows humor, only one thing comes to mind. The scrap escalated quickly when one person being punched unconscious flailed face down into the lake as children watched. A woman in a bikini was seen running from the water to perform what attempted to be chest compressions moments later. Another individual was sucker punched while standing in the shallow water, losing consciousness as the brawl continued after going limp. The conduct in this is reprehensible, and obviously you do not believe us when we tried to warn you, declared Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd at a Tuesday press conference. He is furious with the evidence and said, "You have unleashed the teeth of dogs, and now you're going to start biting you, just like we bit those people here." Now, there is video, but I cannot show it. But this incident took place at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And I have the names of the participants. Mason Land, age 23. Perry Eli, 19. Timothy Owen Gooden, 21. Graven Gooden, age 17.
All right, so we've got brothers involved.
Mm-hmm. Richard Carden, age 40. Grant Orr, age 22. Grant Hillbitten, age 21. And Nate Land, age 21.
How many Grants are involved in this?
I don't know. All are facing charges of trespassing, affray, disorderly conduct, rioting, and the Goodens received additional charges of contributing to the delinquency of minors.
Interesting.
Sheriff Judd made it clear this incident was the final straw in an ongoing battle with disrupting visitors who've been going to the lake side community. Tough talking sheriff didn't mince words when he said to about their behavior in the area, stating, "You can knuckle bust and create brain injuries to each other on your own property without causing a disturbance to your neighbors," Grady Judd said bluntly.
Accurate.
A longtime resident, a Vietnam veteran, said he has not seen incidents like this in years and is considering selling his $2 million home and property to just leave. Now, I do have a still image of the fight taking place.
Oh, let's see it. Go on, let's see it.
Look at that. Is that Corey?
I think that's Corey.
If you guys are unfamiliar, there was this Australian kid who threw the best house party ever. And
he famously turned up on a current affair wearing nothing but his shorts, sunglasses, and a hat. And he did the interview with the sunglasses on. And when he was asked by the lady doing the interview to take off the sunglasses, his response was, "No, I'm not taking these sunglasses off. They're famous."
Let's see if we can actually get some footage of this. I'm going to try to show as much as I can because it's... damn ads.
Legacy Federal Credit Union.
Unless you sponsor me, Legacy, I don't want to see
it. Trigger warning.
What?
Here we go.
Look at this.
Oh, he got dropped.
Okay, I think I've shown enough.
Oh, one of them got proper dropped.
Two of them got actually knocked unconscious. One fell into the water.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
That's dangerous.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy the county jail because you're going to be staying there for a fucking while.
Grady Judd is going to be having some fun.
Moving on to number 7 for the shit towns of Australia.
Oh my God, number 7 takes us to Perth in WA. I don't know how to respond to this, but
let's go.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Prisoners on a supervised work program at an animal shelter allegedly steal and eat the guinea pigs. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen.
You fucking weirdo.
Thank you, Goulash.
I don't know how to explain this. Allegations of prisoners eating guinea pigs from a Perth animal shelter are being investigated by the Department of Corrective Services. The prisoners alleged to have been involved were part of the Wooroloo Prison Farm Section 95 program, which allows minimum security prisoners to participate in supervised work programs in the community. WA Corrective Services Commissioner Brad Roy said an investigation was sparked after a prison staff member found guinea pig carcasses being stored in a shed outside the prison perimeter. They didn't get them into the prison. They have an external area where we maintain tool sheds, things like that, for working in the community. Prisoners working at an animal shelter were told the animals were quite tasty, and they began slaughtering some of the disowned pets for meat to cook at the prison. Eating guinea pigs is a surprise, but any of my Section 95 prisoners, we don't encourage them eating off-site or give them anything. In this case, there was a deal done. Obviously, that will come up in the investigations. All Section 95 programs from Wooroloo have been suspended pending the outcome of the investigation.
I have to ask this one question because I think we're all thinking it when the one guy was being questioned by the guards.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
That's spicy.
Now, I know the Chinese do not eat guinea pigs, but I do know as a delicacy in Peru.
And people may not know this, but dormice was a delicacy in ancient Rome.
Mm.
Fun fact for the day.
I did not know that. I learned something
Yeah.
new.
But yeah, this is just if you could see the photo of the guinea pigs they've used for the stock photo for this is it is just like I'm going to show it to you because it is so fitting for this story. The look of shit, the look of sheer terror in the guinea pigs.
Oh, the one on the left is just like, why are they fattening us up? But the one on the right, it's just like, huh? It's carrots, man. Just eat the carrots. You know, one of them said this.
See, because of me, now they have a warning.
Don't eat the guinea pigs. Do not eat the guinea pigs. Who is your number 7?
Florida man staring down $325K fines as a Miami-Dade DJ cannot stop running an illegal radio station.
Pirate radio. I love it.
Oh yeah.
The hustle is real.
A Miami-Dade man is facing charges and fines after months of being fined more than $100,000 by the Federal Communications Commission for running an illegal radio station. Miami-Dade man known as DJ Al 305 went back to operating his illegal signal and then kept it going after the feds nearly tripled the penalties, authorities say. Now, DJ AJ355, whose real name is Abdul's Darts, is staring down federal charges for pirating a radio operation after Miami-Dade sheriff's deputies arrested him on Tuesday. The 50-year-old man is running runs unique FM on 97.7 FM out of his home on the 1000 block of Northwest 147th Street.
Jeez.
Wow. According to the FCC, he has been a dedicated individual in an operation dating back since late 2018. The court records show he has been convicted and charged for unauthorized transmissions or interfering with public or commercial radio stations, as a third-degree felony now looms over him back from 2008. Charges seem to stream back from 2007 when he was arrested in North Miami Beach Police for the similar charges. In the investigation period, authorities say that he was left with fines and penalties and promises of detainment and was detected and pulled from the airwaves. He received one fine from the FCC in September 6th of 2024 of $120,000. And on February 27th, the agents upon the fine upped the fines to $325,000 for him to continue his communications. He again operated the station in November and through January, despite facing the looming charges. He was arrested and taken to custody at the Turner Gulf Fortnite Correctional Center, where he is currently on bond for $2,500. But
I really admire the hustle in this guy.
But look at DJ Al AJ 305.
Wow. Oh my god, I think I know who this guy's bootlegging.
Who?
Booker T. It is, isn't it?
It's eerily funny, but he's been doing this for years. He is living up to the definition of
fucking do it again.
Yeah, very much so.
Moving on to number 6.
Number 6 for the shit towns of Australia. I got a genuine feel good story for you tonight. For number 6, we head off to Broken Hill in New South Wales, where a dumbass carjacker has been fought off by an 89-year-old great grandma with a broken leg. Are you ready to feel good?
I'm ready to feel good.
When 89-year-old Noni Wilson was being picked up from Broken Hill Base Hospital in October, she was thinking about fighting health issues, not a carjacker. But when the great-grandmother saw a stranger attempt to steal the car she was in, a primal instinct to survive kicked in. A combination of her physical blows and sounding the vehicle's horn was enough to deter the offender before he was removed from the car and later arrested. Now, months later, the bravery displayed by Mrs. Wilson and 2 other women who worked to ensure her safety have been formally recognised by local police as the trauma from the event lingers. Mrs. Wilson was recovering from a broken leg and had been at the hospital for the physiotherapy appointment. Julie Paul had come to pick her up as part of her job with an aged care organisation that provides transportation services. Mrs. Wilson first noticed something was amiss after she was strapped in the car's passenger seat and heard Mrs. Paul shouting. She was telling me to get out of the car, and I couldn't because it was so much an effort to get in. The next minute, this person jumped into the car next to me. I didn't realise then that he had the keys and was putting them in the ignition. Despite being knocked to the ground, Mrs. Paul's only thought was the safety of her elderly patient, so she quickly jumped into action. I did speak to my work that afternoon, and I said you would have been a vehicle down if Noni was not in the front of the car. With his attempt carjacking thwarted, police arrested the 42-year-old man responsible. He was later charged with attempting to steal the vehicle, conviction in May, and sentenced to an 11-month intensive community corrections order. Mrs. Wilson, Mrs. Paul, and Miss Newman all expressed gratitude to the police for ensuring the man was brought to justice, but what they did not know at the time was that the feeling was mutual. The 3 were invited to an awards ceremony for local police last month where they received certificates of appreciation commending their bravery. And you know what? Good on them. I'm going to show them the photo, and I've got a tribute song to play in the background as we sit back and admire these 3 amazing women, including the great-grandmother. The song here.
Indeed. Indeed, they are heroes.
Absolutely. I mean, good on them. And to the 42-year-old that tried to hijack the car.
That's my only response.
It's all you can do, really, isn't it?
It sums it up.
You got beaten by a great-grandmother. Oh, does that make you feel warm and fuzzy?
It does.
Who is your number 6?
Number 6 is a bit of a downer and a sad one, so I hate to do it, but it's one of those things that you have to deal with. A Florida woman is suing a dairy farm, claims she lost her child after raw milk led to a bacterial infection.
Ew.
Seminole County woman is suing the New Samer Beach Dairy Farm, named in a lawsuit by a woman who claims the raw milk in question caused her to become sick while she was caring for her toddler. Drinking raw unpasteurized milk Rachel Maddox is suing Keels Farm Dairy, which Florida health officials said last week was the latest in 21 cases of E. coli and other bacteria found in the milk. 6 of the 21 patients who are being treated are children under the age of 10. Several patients have been hospitalized, and at least 2 cases have received severe complications with warnings. The woman is suing them due to the fact that they did not warn anybody about the raw milk being possibly infected with bacteria because they did not perform any of the test screenings like they were supposed to. Selling it as organic milk that was purchased in June from a natural food store, according to the lawsuit, with the label and packaging saying nothing of the effect about the animals being possibly infected. This is sad, but
dear idea.
Yeah, this is one of those things that it's just. I don't want to shame anybody, but I will say this to that dairy farm: what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you?
It's getting very close to wood chipper.
Maybe we take them on a tour. Maybe they slip on a banana peel while one of them's running. I can't help that. Actually, it's happened all the time in construction zones.
Yeah.
Just saying. Let's move on to something funnier.
Indeed. Well, I don't know if it's going to be funnier, but it's going to be a lot more. What the hell is going on here? Number 5 takes. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Hey, NCR, guess where we're going?
Do you mean
the city of Townsville is under attack?
Yes.
But fucking time.
The city of Townsville is back. And I've got a multi for you this time. First off, we've got a serial sex pest who's been jailed for masturbating in a public park.
Of course.
Of course. And because it's Townsville, all the stories behind a paywall, which pisses you off no end.
Oh,
but our main story is a fuckwit who beat up a Macca's worker over a refund dispute.
Why?
Reasons is all I can say. Noah Duffy beat up an employee at a Townsville McDonald's over concerns he had been given a proper refund for his meal. What's more, he didn't tell his employer of his charges because he was scared he was going to lose his job. Well, guess what, champ? Not only are you going to risk of doing that, you beat up an innocent worker, and now everyone can see your mug.
He looks like a degenerate Gronk right off the bat.
That is a Queensland Gronk if I've ever seen one. The kind of Gronk that goes around and beats up innocent Macca's employees because you think they didn't do the refund properly.
Bravo, you shitheel of a person.
Oh, I don't know what was more disgusting. The cigarette in there, the action he did, or honestly, that moustache he had. Maybe
all 3.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that made me feel sick. Who's your number 5?
Number 5 is a funny one. A Florida woman with a very Florida name flashes Waffle House, licks the manager's face, and blocks traffic.
Oh, at a Waffle House.
Yes.
Was main event Jey Uso and Rhea Ripley there?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
A Florida woman was arrested for exposing herself, blocking traffic outside of a Waffle House. Pensacola, Florida. Freedom Rider Zabas, or Zeppis, was arrested Monday night outside of a Waffle House in Pensacola Boulevard after the manager said she had exposed herself, danced in the parking lot. The manager told deputies that Zabis arrived early that morning because of her behavior, he had asked her to leave. She left, but then returned around noon, cursing and threatening to get a gun and shoot the manager and everyone else in the restaurant. Wait for it. Zabas then walked outside, pulled her pants down, and exposed her sexual organs and started dancing around the parking lot, according to the arrest report. The manager then said that she approached him, tried to grab his genitals. The manager said he tried to block her, but she licked him on both sides of the face.
What the actual hell?
Witnesses on scene said they were blocked in and could not leave because of her dancing and that she was being very loud and causing a disturbance. She was charged with lewd and lascivious acts, indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, battery, and assault. And I have to show you the mugshot.
Oh, dear God, yes, please. Please.
Look at that mugshot. I'll fucking
That is
do
a
it
very,
again.
that is a very Florida woman indeed.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. You got a kid, officer? Let me give you a little taste.
Dear, oh dear. Wow.
Oh.
That is wild.
That was number 5. Imagine what happens after this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to give you a run for your money if you reckon. My number 4 takes us to Melbourne. Remember last year when we had the story popping up towards the end of last year of these degenerate neo-Nazis going around protesting about their tiny little penises?
Yes, I remember them.
They're back.
Not
No, yep, again. Masked neo-Nazis marched to protest about their tiny little penises and allegedly assault a bystander. A leading Jewish organisation has called on the Victorian government to act now after a neo-Nazi march through Melbourne CBD. About 100 masked men marched through Melbourne CBD in the early hours of Saturday morning with police watching on. At the front of the procession past Burke Street Mall, 2 individuals carried an Australian flag and a National Socialist Network flag, while another man held a sign reading, "White Man Fight Back." The march was condemned by State Premier Jacinta Allen, who called the participants goons and added, "Nazis don't belong in this country, and they know it. That's why they hide behind masks in the dark." In a statement, the Jewish Council of Victoria condemned the march, urging the state government to act when Parliament resumes next week. 8 months after promising anti-mask and anti-hate symbol laws, the government must act now. Yeah. I think there's only one thing that could possibly said in terms of what we think about these people.
Oh, well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Indeed.
Yep.
Wiser words have never been said, King Shark.
Oh, we love King Shark. Honestly, he's one of our genuine muses of this show. Let's get off this story because I'm sick of talking about neo-Nazis. Who's your number 4?
I thought you'd be more talking about their tiny penises.
That's just the fact that they all have tiny penises.
All right. Florida man arrested after nude photos found displayed at a Publix.
Okay, I'm intrigued yet suspicious.
Well, get ready because shopping was definitely not a pleasure that day.
You don't mean.
A Brevard County man is accused of revenge porn after multiple nude images of a woman was found in public areas throughout a Satellite Beach Publix.
Jeez.
On August 3rd, officers received a report to the store on the 1024 highway and at A1A. According to the arrest report, photos were printed and posted in postcard style paper where it was placed in locations all across the general public, including where children can see them, and that they were found by children in seating areas, in the carts, the men's bathroom, the soda aisle, and outside of merchandise bins.
Jeez.
The victim confirmed the identity that the private photographs were previously shared to only with the defendant during their relationship, and he did not get consent for her photos to be displayed in a public display or distributed. Surveillance footage has captured the defendant entering the store twice, and during the second visit, he attempted to conceal his identity by holding up items to cover his face and recover the photos, according to the police. The victim positively identified the defendant as Christopher Stamen, age 43, in the surveillance photo, and disclosed their recent consent to the deputy that which was the motivating factor that they had broken up. He described the history of a similar incident involving the defendant displaying nude images without the consent of her to the police. Statement was arrested on Friday and charged with one count of sexual cyber harassment. He is the Brevard County sheriff's responded and told shoppers about the alleged incident that happened. No way are people going crazy or what, she said. I understand the trouble, but I'm not going to exhibit this unruly behavior. They've been bonded out of the jail last week and was not able to be reached for a comment. During his first appearance before the judge and going to jail, attorneys raised alleged concerns about the allegations. The state is also considering that the photos were placed on child seating areas in the shopping carts, according to the
What the hell? Really?
Yes. Sexual cyber harassment or revenge porn laws in Florida can put someone in jail for a year if the prosecution can prove the suspects maintain a cause of emotional distress towards the victim. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is beyond crazy. I mean, of course, this caused emotional distress towards the victim. I mean, it's one of those things that you don't get over.
That's just insane. I mean, when is this behavior ever acceptable? Like, what went through his mind that made him think any of this was a good idea?
I don't know, but I'm going to show his mugshot before we move on because this story.
Do it.
Do it. Look at him. Complete degenerate. Complete dirtbag.
Scumbucket.
Wood chipper. Wood chipper all the way.
Yep. Agreed.
Moving on to the medalists.
Time to hit the medalists, and in third place for the shit towns of Australia, taking out the bronze, is Tennant Creek in the Northern Territory, where an old man has been allegedly bashed and robbed by a pack of feral girls. The Northern Territory. Oh, mate, this is not going to be the only one that's going to be along the lines of this. And you know what? We're gonna need a little bit of assistance here. Bender, if you please.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
Yeah, strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, because this is not going to be the only story involving feral kids that makes the top 3. The Northern Territory Police Force is calling for an investigation in relation to an aggravated robbery that occurred in Tennant Creek. Around 11 p.m., the Joint Emergency Service Communications Centre received reports that a 67-year-old man had been assaulted at his residence on Ambrose Street. It is alleged that the victim cited up to 6 female youths in his front yard, whom he approached and asked to leave. 2 of the youths were armed with a pole and a stick and chased the victim, striking him repeatedly. During the assault, the victim dropped keys, which one of the offenders stole before they all fled the scene on foot. The victim suffered minor injuries to his hands and was conveyed to hospital for assessment, but there are no expected long-term injuries. The offenders remain outstanding and investigations are ongoing. If you are from the Northern Territory, especially within Tennant Creek, if you have any information, please make contact on 131444, quote, reference P252-15832, or you can make a report through Crime Stoppers on 1-800-333-000. Bring these girls to justice. Honestly, the youth crime problem in the Northern Territory is becoming ridiculous.
Seriously, it's one of those things that it just needs to be addressed properly with hard jail time.
Yep. That is, I mean, this was just straight out unforgivable here. So it's not wood chipper, it's they get in the tour.
They at least be in the splash, though.
They'll be in the splash zone. Yep, agreed. Who's your bronze medalist?
Bronze medalist is something crazy. I want to thank Mrs. Tom for sending me this one. But here's something.
God bless you. God bless you, Mrs. Tom. She's always up for a story or two of these.
Okay, so you're familiar with Florida's invasive pythons?
Yes.
A true Florida man experience. Python Challenge contestant completes with record-breaking 294 snakes killed and captured. Winner nets $10K for capturing 60 snakes.
What was it? Whacking Day?
Yes. Florida has a real-life whacking day. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commissioners, or the FWC, announced the champion of the 2025 Florida Python Challenge, where the winner captured 60 Burmese python with a combined total record of nearly 300 snakes removed from the South Florida ecosystem.
That is wild.
The FWC said over the 10-day competition, 934 participants from 30 states and Canada came together to capture and remove 294 pythons from South Florida, setting a new record. The record number of invasive pythons removed shows a significant win for Florida native wildlife, and thanks to everyone involved, we are taking important steps to combat the threat of these pythons posed to our ecosystem, according to FWC Chairman Ronnie Bartow, stating Taylor Stanberry, who engaged and encouraged and won the top prize, the grand prize, by removing 60 pythons herself. Earned the award of $10,000.
Jeez.
I want to show you something here in a minute, but
do it.
I'm going to go over the list of winners because we have a list. Ultimate grand prize goes to Taylor Stanberry, 60 pythons, for a total prize of $10,000. Most pythons goes to Donna Eli, age 50, with 56 pythons, for a total prize of $2,500. Most pythons runner-up, Hannah Gary, 54 pythons, winning a prize of $1,500. Largest python, Michael Momorowski, 15 feet, 11 inches, $1,000. Now, that's the civilians. We have military and veteran statuses as well.
Jeez.
For the military, most pythons, John Southworth, U.S. Army, 5 pythons, a total of $2,500. Most pythons rounded up for the runner-up, Matthew Jameson, U.S. Air Force, $1,500. And for the military's largest python, Jonathan Miller, U.S. Air Force, 11 feet, 2 inches, $1,000 prize. Now, I have photos to share.
Are we going to be seeing said pythons?
Here is Miss Taylor.
Damn.
I'm in love.
I think we found you. We think we found your future wife.
Yes. Look at that.
Jeez.
Look at that beast. And if anybody knows this woman, get her contact information to me. Want us up a coffee date? We'll discuss pythons. We'll discuss that documentary starring Ice Cube and J-Lo.
Oh, Jesus. You need help. You seriously need help. Oh, that's hilarious.
Save me, Jeebus!
You know what would be fitting? You know what would be fitting? More fitting for this one?
What's that?
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in!
We haven't used that one in ages, and I couldn't think of a better time to use it. Thank you, Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
Who is the silver medalist for the shit towns?
Oh, we're gonna get randy with this one. We're gonna get properly randy. We're going off to Redlands in Queensland, when an acupuncturist couple has been jailed after tricking patients into having sex with them for health benefits.
Oh, my.
Okay.
An acupuncturist couple has been jailed after brainwashing a younger patient into having sex with them. The Queensland couple, Arthur Cunningham, 69, giggity, and his wife, Sheeta Cunningham, 55, not so giggity, tricked the victim in her 20s into believing sex with them was the only way to heal them. A Brisbane jury found the couple guilty of 10 charges, including multiple counts of rape and sexual assault. The court heard, as at the couple's sentencing on Friday, how the victim told the police that she had only been made to believe in a slow and calculated way that this was the only way she would ever be healthy. Judge Susan Sheridan told the Brisbane District Court the victim had sought treatment from the couple who ran an acupuncture business at their Thornlands homes. Over a period of months, the couple brainwashed and tricked the victim into thinking she would receive good hormones if she engaged in various sex acts with them. The court heard the victim felt she had been violated in every way. Your offending involves a gross breach of trust worsened by your repeated behaviour. The complaint refers to living with having had sex with two people she never wanted to have sex with. The victim said it was the most painful, despair, grief, and nausea throughout her body. In a chilling exchange, Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham were seen smiling at one another as they sat next to each other in the dock during proceedings. Mr. Cunningham first qualified as a Chinese medicine practitioner in 1981 in New Zealand and moved to Australia later that year when he established his martial arts school, Wu Chi School of Arts, on the Gold Coast. The couple met when Mr. Cunningham was 31 and Mrs. Cunningham was 16 in 1987 and lived in New Zealand before moving to Australia. Right.
It's just not right. It's really eerie here. Something's fucky.
And because in the interest of fair play, behold the pictures. First off, here is Sheena Cunningham, who's been found guilty of 6 counts of rape and 4 counts of sexual assault and has been sentenced to 7 years in prison. And here's Arthur Cunningham, who's been found guilty of 7 counts of rape and 5 counts of sexual assault and sentenced to 9 years imprisonment.
Yo, it's funny. He liked to poke people with needles. Well, in prison, he's going to get a special needle.
What about her?
You know, if she wasn't such a horrible person, I wouldn't feel bad about suggesting a trip down to the wood chipper.
Yeah. That is disturbing to say the very least there. Who is your silver medalist?
Florida woman is at it again.
Oh, jeez. What's she done this time?
Accused of bumping mother's car. Bumping mother with a car, threatens to shoot her outside of a Miami-Dade elementary school.
What the hell?
Yes.
What the actual hell?
The first day of school began with parents being arrested on Thursday morning at an elementary school in Miami-Dade. Police say, according to the arrest reports, Miami-Dade school police had arrested Erica Cruz, age 39, who was dropping off her child at an elementary school in Miami-Dade, Florida, where she exchanged words with another mother who was walking with her disabled son to the school. Police say the victim told that a black vehicle approached her and her son. The driver started to honk her horn. The driver, identified as Cruz, shouted at her to hurry the fuck up from her vehicle. According to the reports, Cruz exchanged words with the mother before bumping her with the vehicle. The victim's left side of her body with the vehicle. She then got out of the vehicle, opened up a brown purse, and told the victim, "Say one more word, and I'm going to shoot you in the face." Yeah. Cruz then closed the purse, got into her vehicle, and went inside the school. The victim told police she was in fear for herself and her son's life, and truly felt that she was going to die that day. Police detained for a short time and retrieved a loaded gun from inside the purse.
What the hell?
Cruz confirmed the gun belonged to her, but claimed she was unaware that it was in her purse. The gun was confiscated by police as evidence, and Cruz was arrested on aggravated battery, aggravated assault with a firearm, and exposing a firearm on school property. She was, as of Friday, remaining in custody at the Turner Gulfport Correctional Facility on a $27.50 bond.
Jeez.
And yes, we are going to show her mugshot.
What is going on with Florida woman this week? Seriously.
Florida woman just got no chill. That's what that is. She just got no chill.
Jeez, that's nuts. She looks like she's been out for a few days.
Oh yeah. So Timmy, what did you do today? I watched mommy get arrested for threatening to shoot nice ladies. We're gonna have to talk with your mother, son.
Yep. We need to have a big, long talk with your mother. Dear, oh dear.
Let's move on to the gold medalists because I got a feeling I might win this week.
I think you will, but it's not out of one of trying here. I think you're going to win. I think you're going to win the overall ranking this week, but I am definitely taking home the MVP.
Okay. Like a challenge? Let's go.
Our shit town of Australia for the week ending the 17th of August 2025 is Sydney, New South Wales, more specifically Glebe, where 6 blokes have been hospitalised after allegedly being stabbed by a group of feral 14 to 15-year-olds. This is the kind of stuff that shouldn't be happening in Sydney, honestly. A teenager has been charged after a violent assault at an inner Sydney park left a man critically injured. Police were called to Jubilee Park on Chapman Road at Annandale near 10:45 p.m. on Thursday when they found 6 men with a range of injuries. Officers, oh God, oh no. I know this area all too well. I've played cricket there. I know exactly where it happened, NCR.
Oh, really?
Officers were told the men were assaulted by a group of 4 unknown males following an argument. All 6 were treated at the scene by paramedics. A 25-year-old man who suffered a stab wound to his back was taken to Royal Prince Alfred Hospital in critical condition. Police confirmed the man underwent emergency surgery is now recovering. He's in a critical but stable condition, so he will recover. Another 2 men were taken to the same hospital, while another were taken to St. Vincent's Hospital. The 6 men did not require treatment. Crime scene was established. Police investigations are ongoing. A 15-year-old boy was arrested at Annandale at 12:15 a.m. on Friday and was taken to Newtown Police Station. He was later charged with wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and a fray. He was refused bail and is due before a children's court on Saturday. He is very, very lucky indeed that he didn't pass away from the stab wounds, because otherwise he'd be looking at least a manslaughter charge. But yes, I know exactly where this happened. I've played cricket there. Oh, jeez. Who's your gold medalist?
Gold medalist. CJ.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Getting a workout tonight, isn't he?
Florida man, elementary school teacher arrested for DUI after crashing his car into the school's fence.
Okay, all right. Drunk on a school night. Let's hear it.
Okay. A teacher is facing charges of driving under the influence after Hernando County Sheriff's deputies said he crashed his vehicle in the school's parking lot. Deputies were called to Explorer K-8 school on Thursday morning at 10:40 a.m. on Tuesday morning, August 12th, after receiving reports of a single vehicle collision involving a teacher at the school, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office.
What the actual hell?
Oh, just wait, because it's Florida Man and it's a teacher, so. According to the reports, the school resource officer was the first on the scene, and according to deputies, found Philip Scourse, age 32, unresponsive behind the steering wheel of his vehicle, still in gear. He had crashed his car into a fence located at the rear parking lot of the school, according to officials. Several empty single containers of alcohol were found also, while they were also with him when the resource officers reached him. The teacher was taken to the hospital for evaluation with the noticeable smell of alcohol on his person.
Yep.
While in the hospital, they did a blood draw, but he had refused. Since he was clearly in the hospital and charged with DUI upon release, this is his second time being charged for driving while under the influence. Previous arrest happened in 2014, and he was taken to the Hernando County Detention Center, where bond was set at $1,000. There is no photo of our Florida man, but it's odd that he decided to go to school drunk.
Jeez. That's not great. That is not great at all. And don't tell me it's the very school he works at as well.
It is.
Oh no.
He was a teacher at that school. He crashed his vehicle at 11:40 a.m. into the fence of the back parking lot where he works as an educator.
Jeez. Well, nice knowing you, mate. That's the end of your career.
But this is Florida, so I don't think he's going to lose his job.
Might get moved to another state.
No, because I've had teachers fight with students in the parking lot, and they didn't get their jobs taken away. So,
wow.
To be fair, it was Polk County.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another episode, and indeed, not just any other episode, our 50th episode. NCR, I think I'm probably willing to concede the power rankings to you this week, but I think it's fair to say that I did take home the MVP this week. The MVP is automatically going to the 89-year-old great-grandmother who fought off an attempted carjacker.
I will concede that to you, sir. She is a hero, a national treasure,
and inspiration.
Deserves a comfy cardigan, a nice spot of tea, and some delicious Werther's Originals.
And if she's that way inclined, we'll send her a case of Vaucluse Bitter.
Because why not?
Exactly. As for the golden turd this week, who are you thinking?
I'm thinking the couple from
Redlands.
Yeah, I'm thinking them.
Oh yeah, that's up there. That is up there. Oh, that's wrong on so many levels. Just yeah.
Although I do have to say, I think the funniest thing we had this week was Freedom Rider. And if Taylor is listening to this, call me.
Yeah. And by the way, if anyone's still got details of that woman who caught that python, get in touch with NCR. He'd really appreciate it.
I would. I definitely
Indeed.
Would.
Until next time.
I am NCR News Network.
I'm Anthony Caruso.
And we will see you guys next time.